seriously want to get married?
Hell yes.
You want to marry me?
Hell no. But that's how it worked out, now didn't it? What's your problem?
This is sick!
No, sorry. Sleeping with you in the first place. That's sick. A grown woman thinking that she's 17 and going back to high school? That's sick.
Hey.
Hey.
Where have you been lately?
Busy.
Oh, right. Sean told me about what happened at your cousin's wedding. Sounds like your Uncle Clint is even worse than your parents thought.
If you think this is the way to get back at me, you're wrong.
I don't need to get back at you, but Bo should know what you did to David Vickers.
Oh, really? Why now?
You don't get to order me around anymore.
Rags, nothing has changed. I can still ruin you and everybody you care about.
Mama's gonna be here any minute, so think fast.
You really think she's gonna let her husband take the rap for Clint Buchanan?
We just have to come up with the right words.
You should have never told Buchanan that you were gonna take care of all of his legal problems.
It was the only way to keep him from showing Joey the footage. If Joey sees us plotting to take him for all he's worth, my marriage is dead in the water.
Hey, what's this?
A comic book? What are you, 10?
It's hard to read a lot of words when you're gasping. Right, Marasco?
Give it back.
You cut Jim again.
Yeah, I had a note.
Gets you out of everything, doesn't it, Wheezy?
Just give me back my comic.
This is so sad.
Give it.
Make me.
The role of Jack Manning is now being played by Andrew Trichetta.
Jack, why aren't you in school?
I took him in a health morning.
Is that allowed?
For our family, it's mandatory.
You seen your sister?
Well, Star's in there with Langston.
No, I meant Danny.
Nope. Maybe she got kidnapped again. You should really keep an eye on that girl.
I really should do something about that kid's mouth.
Not now. Right now we have to find Danny.
Okay, say you're right and Tess is in charge of Jessica. What would she want with Ford?
I don't know.
So what do? Call the police?
Langston, having DID is not illegal. It's not like she's committed a crime.
Yeah, that we know of.
What we need to do is find someone who understands and who can help.
Like who?
I think Jessica's had a break. I'd bet anything Tess is back.
Well, no. I mean, there could be a lot of other reasons why Jesse didn't come home last night.
She hasn't called either of us back all night. You said you suspected this.
But that doesn't mean I was right.
I found evidence.
What evidence?
Tess is in charge now, and she is off doing God knows what with God knows who.
Hiding a rockin' body like this? Now that's sick.
Okay, can we cool it with what's sick?
Just saying. There could be worse things, so, man up. 'Cause soon, you and I are gonna be husband and wife, and we're gonna live happily ever after. There you go again with that face. Or is it just stuck that way?
This is a bad idea, Tess. The more I think about it, the more I feel like...
That's your problem. Stop thinking. You don't have the equipment.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. You see, a lot of your blood flows south of your belt buckle.
Huh.
I'm doing the thinking for both of us, don't worry.
That's not very comforting.
Oh, come on. I've had nothing but time to work this whole thing out.
What, while you've been away or whatever?
There you go. You got it, but don't strain yourself, okay? And don't worry, all I gotta do is remember 2 words. I do.
You really think that's all it's gonna take?
Yes, I do. As soon as we get married, we'll have everything that we want. And no one's gonna stop us.
Brody, it's very possible, that it was thieves that broke into Roxy's cell.
I found scraps of Jessica's wedding dress at the scene. That's what made me check it out in the first place.
Scraps?
Yeah, like she'd cut it up.
Well, Jessie could have done that if she were angry enough.
The place was trashed, everything was on the floor, and the mirror was broken, and...
And?
Someone left a message on the mirror in red lipstick. It said, "I'm back." I sent the team over there to take prints and to get Roxy's statement, so we won't know for sure until after...
Oh, never mind. You're right. Tess is back. Oh, my God. We have to find her.
I'll call in an APB.
All right, I'm going to make some calls, and I'm going to go out and look for her.
Somebody should stay here in case Jessica comes back. She'll come straight home to her kids.
Let's hope we're that lucky.
My Aunt Vicky had DID too. She would know exactly what to do.
Okay, perfect. I'll drive.
Okay, I'll ask my mom to watch Hope and...
Where is she?
What? What are you talking about?
I know you're hiding her.
Who?
Don't play dumb with me!
Relax,
What,
Todd.
like she doesn't know?
I knew it. You're stalking me.
Looks that way.
Well, I think it was a sign if we weren't already taken.
Christian, may I please have your professional opinion?
Of course.
This is great.
Is that original art?
By none other than Shane Marasco. He got an A in art class, which I expected, but this is even better than that, isn't it? You can be honest.
Yeah, it is better than that. Kid's got talent.
Hand it over.
Or what?
He'll wheeze all over you.
Hey, give that back.
The comic or the squirt bottle?
Doesn't smell like anything.
Have a look. Stop.
What the hell's wrong with you guys? You know you can't go after Marasco. Not without me.
It must be so hard for your family to know that your Uncle Clint could be like that.
Yeah. Kind of like as hard as it was for you to deal with what your parents and brother did. I mean your grandparents and father.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. I just don't know what everyone's problem is. So my Uncle Clint lied. People lie all the time. At least he had a reason.
He didn't want his own son?
Rex Balsam has tried to weasel his way into my family for years now. Hell, I caught him red-handed trying to break into my uncle's desk.
Oh, right.
My Uncle Clint was protecting my family. And that's all he did.
Okay. I wasn't trying to start anything. I just wanted to talk to you about the other day.
Oh, come on, Destiny. Can't you see I have a lot on my mind right now?
Oh. Sure.
Go long.
Come on, it's not funny.
Come on. That's funny.
Stop wasting it.
Shut up. You mean you could, run out?
Help me!
Guys, stop. Come on. You don't really need that thing. It just gives you an excuse to be pathetic. Give it back. Make me, bitch. Go ahead.
Matthew!
You should sign Shane up for art classes outside of school. They even have some that are specially for graphic novels. I'll send you some links.
Thanks. Maybe that'll take his mind off things.
Yeah, I heard about the wedding.
It was something.
How's Rex?
Not great. You'd think finding out your father was a billionaire would be a good thing.
I wouldn't mind it.
Except when it's Clint Buchanan, nothing makes it okay. Those two hate each other.
You want to go to jail for corporate espionage?
Oh, you mean that time that you found me at BE? That's my own family's company. Clint, how's that a crime?
Do you really want to find out? And meanwhile, Gigi's job that's paying the tuition, gone?
These threats are getting tired. Take a nap now.
You don't think I'd do it?
I don't think you can. Not anymore. In fact, I bet the dean that you have in your back pocket won't even return your calls.
Oh, now that you think it's safe, you've suddenly grown a conscience.
Yeah, I'm not too proud of that, but I won't let it stop me.
And do you think Bo will be grateful to find out that you're finally ready to share the news with him?
As long as he knows what kind of man you are.
What about the kind of man that you are? I may be the guy that put Bo's son behind bars, but you're the one who left him there.
You? No, Matthew? Yeah, we're cousins. Yeah, right. It's true. Well, he and my dad are cousins, but that makes us cousins too. You heard, right? My dad told me last night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Looks like you guys aren't too close.
Danny, get out here now!
It's not here, Tom. Don't break the doors!
Better sit here and deal with him. Will you go to my Aunt Vicky's?
I'll go. Don't worry
Okay, just tell her what we think.
Okay.
Your Aunt Vicky in on this too?
In on what?
Hiding your sister. Where is she? Tell me where she is.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay. If we do this,
If?
I'm considering it.
You got on a plane. We booked a chapel. The decision's been made, stud.
I can unmake it.
You could. Then you just kiss Ryder goodbye. Oh, wait. Scratch that because you won't even get close enough to the brat to kiss him.
You don't know that.
Oh, my God. Okay, Ford, let me explain this to you one more time. Vicky and Clint and Brody are going to do anything possible to keep him away from you.
Mm-hmm. And you think that's going to change because of some quickie wedding?
Absolutely. It's a total game changer. You will get your kid, I will have my freedom, and we will both have a ton of cash.
They're going to come after us.
Absolutely.
They're going to be furious.
Absolutely, they're going to be furious. They're going to have every nun at St. Anne's waiting for me in a straitjacket. But here's the deal. Vicky and Clint, they're going to lose because they do not have the authority to sign me in. My medical decisions can only be made by my husband. And wait, pay attention now. That's you. So they can't touch me. It's a perfect plan.
I've called Dr. Levin, okay? He's going to call St. Anne's.
Do you think she'll have to go back there?
I'll take it one step at a time, okay? First, we have to find her. She shows up here, you call me.
Should it be me?
What do you mean?
If Jessica comes back, or maybe even Tess, maybe I'm not the one who should be waiting. I caused this. Maybe I would just set her off.
Look, you've managed to get through to Jessica before, okay? And if we're dealing with Tess, I trust you to deal with her.
Okay.
Brody, you didn't cause Jesse's illness.
But I did this. What Natalie and I did, we set this in motion.
Yeah, well, you can't take all the blame, all right? There's plenty of that to go around.
Wait a minute, you're worrying about your marriage?
You know what I mean. The marriage is part of the whole thing. The way to Joey's money. If we trash it now after everything we've done.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's better to just cut your losses.
Not until we have to. Come on, Cutter. I'm not going to jail, and neither are you. Ever since the wedding, you've just been in this mood. Nothing's changed. Everything is gonna be fine as long as you stay calm.
The hand on my thigh is not too calming.
Well, if it isn't everybody's favorite brother and sister.
Mama, hi. Cutter and I have been so worried thinking about poor Vimal in lockup. How's he doing?
Great, actually. He works out a deal with the prosecution. He's getting full immunity.
Immunity?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
My husband will not go to jail, but Clint Buchanan will.
I'm not the reason David Vickers is in prison.
You're the reason he stayed there. How do you think Bo's going to feel when he hears that you let his son sweat it out in a Moroccan jail the last 6 months?
There were criminal charges. I couldn't have gotten him out, and neither could Bo. What?
There were no charges against David Vickers.
You lied.
You knew the truth. You had to. I just gave you a way out. A way to do what you were desperate to do in the first place. Now, don't pretend that you didn't take advantage.
Bo could have gotten him out.
Yep. And you knew that all along. But you were weighing your options. And wait a minute now, this is not Matthew who's in trouble. It's David Vickers, for God's sakes. And who doesn't want David Vickers to spend some time in the gray bar?
He's Bo's son!
Do you think Bo wanted that? Do you think Bo was happy to have this little con man running around calling him Pa?
Just like me, huh?
If the shoe fits. You did Bo a favor. Rex, you took care of your family. Just like I did.
I am not you, Clint. And I never will be. And I have to tell the truth now. Even if it hurts.
just ask, has Bimmel actually signed this immunity deal? I mean, is it final?
It will be once it goes before the court.
But that hasn't happened yet.
There's been a slight delay. Miss Delgado had some kind of family emergency.
See you, Mr. Great Party. Next time, bring a star.
I don't know about that.
Hey, I'm totally fine with it. I thought you two were getting together.
We didn't. I mean, there was this big thing with my brother and her sister and her dad, and there's no way you want to hear about. I'm just gonna go. Okay?
Hey, you're telling a friend. I thought that's what we agreed on, right? Friends.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay, good. So, what happened?
Well, it is a long story, but in the end, Star's dad turns out to be a total and complete psycho.
You don't think this is serious? You tell me where she
I
is.
didn't even know she was gone. Are you sure?
Yes, sometime last night. I'm really worried.
I'm sorry. I honestly don't know where she is.
Oh, but you'd tell me if you did, huh?
No, I'd tell Taya.
You see, she helped Danny run away before.
Not this time.
Okay, well, I believe you. Maybe there's something you can tell us that'll give us a clue. You were there last night when Todd spoke to Nate, right?
Spoke?
Yeah.
This is a waste of time. I
No,
already
no,
told
no, no,
you.
no, 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 no. I want to hear the uncensored version.
Why, so I can be the bad guy? Listen, I stopped our underage daughter from having sex. I mean, look what happened to this one.
You have any more imaginary friends, Wheezy?
Matthew is my cousin.
He left you here to get your butt kicked.
Leave me alone. Or what? What are you gonna do? Hit me? Do it. I dare you. What's going on here? Oh my God! I don't know. Shane just freaked out and punched Brad for no reason. That's not true.
Don't lie, Shane. You'll just make it worse.
Let's go.
Did you tell Shane what happened?
Yeah, we had to. Poor kid has had to deal with so many lies about his family. I think he had honestly stopped caring. But then with Charlie, it was so great. They really loved each other. But now he has Clint, who doesn't care about him at all.
Shane is stronger than you think. He'll be okay.
Yeah.
What?
I wish, for once, that Shane didn't have to struggle. You know, he deserves better. It's the school. Hello? What happened? Yeah, I'll be right there.
What's wrong?
Shane's in trouble.
It is so good that nothing's been signed. This could be a blessing in disguise. Why would that be? Grandma, you and I, we go way back. So I hope you know that I am telling you this for your own good.
Telling me what?
You cannot, under any circumstances, let your husband take this immunity deal.
You're gonna tell the truth no matter who gets hurt? Oh, please.
You don't believe me?
Rex, the only one you care about is yourself, and you're not ready to lose somebody else that loves you.
Gigi will understand.
I'm talking about Bo. You don't think Bo will turn on you? Oh, my brother will turn on anybody who doesn't live up to his high standards.
I guess I'll take my chances.
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey,
Hey, meet me at the school right now.
what's wrong? Is Shane sick? Is he hurt?
No, but the principal said come now. I didn't get details, but it sounded bad.
Okay, I'm on my way. I'll meet you in front of the school.
Something wrong with your kid?
What do you care?
Shane needs you, Rex. If you go to Bo with the Vickers store, you could end up in jail. What happens to Shane then?
Yeah, take the picture from yesterday's banner that's recent. Call me if there's any sighting.
Hi, Brody. Is Mrs. Banks here?
No, she's not.
Is Jessica around?
What's this about?
I just really need to talk to Mrs. Banks. Will she be back soon?
I really don't know.
Okay, I'll just wait.
Langston, we're in the middle of something right now, so if this isn't urgent...
Okay, this is about the wedding and the baby.
Did your boyfriend put you up to this?
What?
I can't believe Ford would send you here to plead his case.
No, he didn't. Ford doesn't even know I'm here.
You tell him. You telling me is not getting anywhere near right.
Okay, I don't know where Ford is.
Then what are you doing here? Thanks, I don't have
I
time for
think
this.
I saw him with Jessica.
Okay, so everything works out. For you.
So pretty good for you too, Ford.
Uh-huh. Keeping you out of the hospital, your family's gonna love me.
Who cares? You'll have your kid. That's all you really want.
They're still gonna fight me.
And you'll win. You're his father. I'm his mother. We'll be married. And P.S. We'll have a ton of cash.
You don't think they're gonna cut that off?
Trust is to be controlled by the minor's parents. You and me. Effective immediately after their wedding in February. So unless you want to sit around here till March, we'll be just in time. Is that what you're gonna wear?
What?
To our wedding. Is that what you're going to wear?
It's all I have.
Well then, let's get a move on. I want to get a ring on my finger before the Buchanans get a clue. And the sooner we get married, the sooner we can start spending Daddy Clint's money.
So you see, if Vimmel signs the deal, it only works for the short term.
And you want more for your husband than that, right? You want him to have a future.
Yeah, of course. Getting out of jail is only half the battle.
Right, because what happens after that?
After Vimmel testifies.
Clint Buchanan is punished. That's what happens.
And you think that's a good thing?
Yeah, once that man is behind bars, my Vimmel is safe.
That's where you're wrong.
Vimmel is only safe from jail. But he will never, ever be safe from Clint Buchanan.
Oh, you do it all too. To protect the family.
Is that what you were doing? Protecting the family?
Yes, Vicky, I tried to.
Ah, well, it didn't work, did it? Because what you did was destroy Jessica.
Great, Dad. Now I wish I was hiding Danny.
Oh, you know what I meant. You said so last night. Because of Cole, you did things you wish you had.
No, I said it was because of you.
But you did them with Cole.
And that gives you the right to beat him up and now to freak out at Nate.
You said it was a reasonable conversation.
After he went after him.
I knew it!
Didn't beat him up.
You didn't. You threw him against the wall and said that you were going to have him arrested for rape.
Statutory rape.
Qué idiota, pero por supuesto que nuestra hija se fue de tu casa.
Lo siento.
This isn't funny! I knew you didn't tell me the truth. No wonder Daniela left. Well, why are you surprised?
Well, because I thought that she would respect her father's wishes.
She probably went to Nate's. Did you check Nate's mom?
Yes, we checked Nate's and Robert Ford's, and no one was there.
Maybe they just didn't answer.
No. Star, the super let us in.
Yeah, not everyone's so cavalier about this.
The super let us in. No one was there. There's no trace that anyone was there.
My money's on your buddy James. He's the one that came up with the plan the last time that Danny ran away. Am I right?
Dad, no, he doesn't have anything.
Okay,
He
no,
probably
call
doesn't
him.
even know that
Call-
this
I want you to
happened.
call James and find out what he knows right now.
Please, we just need to know Danny's all right. Please.
I'm sorry you and Stark are hitting the wall.
Yeah, but that's how it is.
Are you giving up?
I don't know what to do.
If you want my 2 cents, you keep trying.
Star.
Well, are you gonna answer it? You're wrong. Miss Delgado assured us that Clint Buchanan will serve a very long sentence. Vimmel and I have nothing to fear.
You think jail stops someone like Clint?
He has a whole network of people just waiting for him to snap his fingers.
Remember those guys that threatened to beat Vimmel up?
Those very large guys?
They're not just gonna beat him up this time, honey. If Vimmel takes this deal, he's as good as dead.
No. Nothing's gonna happen to Vimmel. Nothing at all. Because you're gonna protect us, Aubrey.
Me? How am I gonna do that?
That's your problem. But you'll do it, and you know why? Because I know all about Aubrey Wentworth. Namely, I know you're not really Aubrey Wentworth. And Cutter is really your brother. So unless you want your husband to know what I know, you will make my husband's safety a top priority.
Yes, I know. I am the scum of the earth for trying to protect Jessica from Robert Ford.
You were trying to protect your precious Buchanan money. That's all you care about.
Damn it, Vicky, you can say a lot about me, but you know I love our girls.
I don't know anything about you anymore, and I didn't come here for excuses.
There are no excuses. I just wish Jessica hadn't found out.
That's right, because then you wouldn't have lost her.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. She's gone. Tess is in control.
Okay, this plan makes some sense.
See? Did that hurt?
But you've forgotten one thing.
You, me, No Nut House, a bunch of movies.
Langston!
Who? Oh, God, your little girlfriend.
She's not little.
Excuse me, you're very young, but I'm sure mature friend.
Okay, I'm just gonna call her and I'm gonna explain. God, will you quit it?
If you try that again, I am throwing this in the pool. You still haven't told me. What is it you plan on telling her?
She has to know that this is just an arrangement.
Trust me, there will be no doubt.
So why can't I tell her now?
Because there's no time, Ford. And what if she tells the Buchanans? They'll be on the first plane out here.
Okay, all right. This has to look real, right? We have to make this look real.
Gotta make it look good, yeah?
Okay, that's gonna be hard for Langston.
Oh, jeez. I will swear to her that I won't touch you, okay? And I promise you, you won't touch me.
I get it.
I don't want you. I want a real man.
Like Brody?
Jessica's knuckle dragger? No, thank you.
You've seen Jessica?
Maybe.
Where?
Outside of Capricorn last night with Ford. But like I said, I'm not sure.
No, just tell me what happened.
Well, Ford and I were supposed to have dinner at Capricorn. He didn't show, but then when he finally called, I didn't have any signal. So I went outside to talk to him, and I saw him leaving with some blonde girl in a white dress.
And you think that was Jessica?
Well, I didn't at first because she looked kind of trashy. No offense.
But she was in a dress, like a wedding dress.
Well, yeah, but it was a mini dress. I mean, I didn't even think it could be Jessica until I talked to Star this morning. And she told me all about the wedding and the baby and reminded me about Jessica's illness. You know, how it could be Jessica, but not.
It's Tess.
You knew?
Not until a few hours ago.
But it's true? Jessica's turned into Tess again?
We're not sure, but you saw her leave with Ford?
Yeah, she was all over him. Sorry.
Don't be. This is our first real lead all day. We can track Ford, and that'll lead us to Tess.
Sorry, I'm not in for roid rage.
This is all natural. You want to see?
Ugh, no thank you. Oh, barf. What, did I hurt your feelings?
It's just that this is getting a little old. And for the record, I've never had any complaints.
Oh, I'm sure the little girls that you hang out with think they've died and gone to heaven. But then again, they don't know the difference between good sex and bad sex, now do they?
You'd be surprised.
I'm sure you keep Langston very satisfied.
She is, but it's not just the sex.
So you keep on saying.
It's the truth!
So what is it about you, Ford? Is it your sparkling conversation that keeps her entertained and satisfied?
What Langston and I have is real.
Real what?
We exist out here in the real world. What do you get, Tess? Except a little corner of Jessica's mind. What else do you have?
I have your son. I'm the only one that can give you your baby. That's all I need.
Mm-hmm. Well, you need me. So either change your attitude or the wedding's off. What's up?
Danny ditched school, and I think it's probably because she's still upset about what happened last night. Have you talked to Nate?
Not today.
I think they might be together, and my dad and Taya think that maybe they took off. Do you have any idea where they could be?
Not really.
Okay. Thanks anyway.
Sorry I can't help.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, you're supposed to be Aubrey's friend. Where the hell do you get off threatening her like that?
It's all right. If my husband was in jail, I would be defensive too. But Rama, we can all win. We just have to play our cards right.
All right, think about this. If, and this is a big if, we are able to keep you and Vimmel safe, and he signs the statement, and then Clint goes to jail.
Yeah, right.
Where does that leave Vimmel after that? Broke and without a job. And Aubrey will be broke too. I mean, with no Buchanan Enterprises.
There will always be a Buchanan Enterprise.
Have you seen the Dow lately? Now that everyone knows Clint's in trouble, the BE stock is plummeting.
Anyone named Buchanan's gonna take it on the chin, and that includes Joey.
And without Joey's money, how am I supposed to help you?
Do you think the company could really go under?
If Clint's thrown in jail, yes, it's just a matter of time.
So what do we do?
Someone's gonna have to take one for the team.
Like who?
Vimmel can't sign that statement. If he takes the fall for Clint, all of our worries disappear.
You crazy?
So, are you going to tell us what happened?
Why are you fighting? What's going on with you?
Nothing!
Is this about what we told you last night, honey? About Charlie and Clint Buchanan?
Just because we haven't found Jessica.
Brody found evidence that Tess is in control.
Where is she?
Who knows where she is? Out wreaking havoc somewhere for Jessica.
Have you called the police?
Well, of course I've called the police and Dr. Levin, but we can't do a damn thing until we find Tess. So what you're going to do is you're going to call all those sneaky little people you keep on your payroll, your private eyes and your spies, and you're going to tell them to find Jessica. And I don't care if it costs you every dime you have.
It's done. Oh, God.
Are you all right?
I don't understand how this is happening. Jessie was all right. The doctors even said so. She was all... Even after everything that Mitch Lawrence put her through.
That she survived what he did to her with just a memory loss was a miracle.
She's such a strong girl.
In many ways, yes. But the thing is, when you tear away at her reality, when you take away what she holds most dear, she is at risk. And that's what you did to her.
Don't you dare put this all on me. Jessica was fine when she found out about the baby. She was upset, but she was handling it. Brody, he's the one who blindsided her. If anybody's to blame, it's him.
All right, thanks.
So that's it?
Well, if Ford used his credit card or made a phone call, they'll find him.
Do you really think Jessica's dangerous?
It's not Jessica, it's Tess, and she is capable of anything. The last time Tess was out, she almost killed Natalie.
Do you think she'd hurt Ford?
Langston, you need to call him.
What if that just upsets Tess?
No, I will talk you through it. Ford has no idea who or what he's dealing with.
Did you just threaten me?
Consider it a warning.
You don't want me as an enemy.
Oh, I don't want you at all,
Well,
Tess.
the feeling's mutual, but we need each other.
I need Langston.
And you can have her. After the wedding, not before. Now let me get dressed and get the show on the road.
Ooh, I got it. It's Langston.
Ignore it.
Any luck?
James doesn't know.
Can you believe him?
Well, I do. He doesn't have a death wish. Because he knows what I will do to him if he lied to me. Okay, this has been a waste of time. Let me put my people on it.
No, you're not. I am sorry about him.
Well, unfortunately, I'm used to it, but don't worry about Danny. She'll be okay. She's smart.
Yeah, except when she's angry, and then she can't think straight. I wonder where she gets that from.
Call me if I can help with anything else, okay?
Thank you, Estrella.
James?
Are they going?
Yeah, I just heard the car.
Okay, yeah.
Why are you sneaking in the back door?
So when I said that I didn't know anything about Danny and Nate, I lied.
Hey, Matthew.
What was that?
Isn't it obvious? He hates us, just like Clint.
Let's go home. Maybe you feel like talking more there, okay?
Nothing to talk about.
Don't panic, okay? It's not as bad as it sounds.
You telling me my Vimal's gonna rot in jail?
Of course he won't. All right, you've got a great lawyer, right? The one that Aubrey's paying for? Taya Delgado will get him out on the streets in no time.
Yeah, Cutter's right. Vimal doesn't have a record. The whole DNA thing was not his idea.
Plus, with time off for good behavior.
He'll be back in your arms before you know it. And BE will still be in business, so I'll be able to give you a nice chunk of cash to get you guys back on your feet again. You'll have to be more specific.
About what?
The chunk. How large will it be? Could I have that in writing, please?
No problem.
Pass the buck? That's what you want to do?
No, I'm going to make those calls. I'm going to get Jessica back safe. You have my word.
Your word doesn't mean a damn thing anymore. You just find our daughter and pray that it's not too late when you do.
You can call her in a little while. Hell, I'll even call her for you. I will tell her how much you love her and how she will always be your sweet little Langston bear. Anything that you want, just after the wedding, okay? When no one can stop us.
Hello?